Welcome folks to part 2 of the Ronaldo versus Messi saga. We've seen in part 1 that it's kind of still even Stevens. Messi couldn't get Alfreton out of the Vanarama National North. Ronaldo managed to get Boston out of the North into the National League, but he couldn't progress any further, and he only had 4 seasons as he retired aged 39. So hopefully it'll probably work out about the same way again. Hopefully Ronaldo will last a little bit longer. We'll see what happens. Let's see once they've reversed teams. We'll see what they can do. So first off, we're going to have a look in the Vanarama National. Let's have a look. Alfreton look like they've won the league. Boston get to the final, would you believe? And they lose. Wow. What? First and second. Give it up for Ronaldo and co. They've gone and won the league again in the first season. 3 points off Boston though. 24 wins, 10 draws, 8 losses. They've lost to Boston twice, in fact. So Boston did beat them twice, but they still couldn't overhaul them. Wow, they get to the playoffs and lose to Chester. That is amazing. Really is amazing. Ronaldo, 35 goals. It just goes to, well, even straight away, you could say now, Ronaldo. Messi couldn't do it with Alfreton. Ronaldo has. So, do we stop it right here, right now? Ronaldo is number 1. Let's take it further. Let's see what we can do with the rest of this experiment. So, season 1. Let's start off with, with Boston, shall we? Boston were due to win it. Alfreton were second. That's the probably scenario you would want to see, wouldn't it, really? Alfreton scoring less goals than Boston, ironically, and with Ronaldo scoring 35 of them. Wow. There's conceded less. Goal difference is not much in it, though, to be perfectly honest. But they did concede less than played. Boston, vice versa. Right, okay, let's have a look. First off, let's have a look at the Boston team. Let's have see how far they got in all competitions then. So they started in the FA Cup, the second qualifying round. They'll beat Stansted, but they'll lose out to South Shields. FA Trophy, let's have a look. Let's don't forget that Ronaldo did win it twice with Boston, but not a couple of years later, though. They won in the second round, won in the third round, and then they get knocked out by Maidenhead in the 4th round, so they didn't progress much further. All right, let's have a look at the goals. Messi only 25, with Dale scoring 15, but he did get a lot of assists though, Messi. Let's just have a quick look at that. Wow, 23 assists. That's quite good, isn't it, really? A couple of other players getting some assists, so they're pretty helping Messi out quite a lot here. It just probably goes to show you that Boston were a more superior team than Alfreton without these 2 players in here. But yeah, they're helping out Messi quite a lot. And Player of the Match awards, flipping heck, 26 for Messi. That is just absolutely amazing. Just have a look at his stats as well. Yeah, so we're going to start looking at these and see what they're like for the next 4 or 5 years. But yeah, pretty standard, 33. So a little bit less than last season with Barcelona. So what have come down to the Vanarama North, but only netting 23 though. Let's have a look at Alfreton then. Let's see how well they did. Wow, it's unbelievable that they managed to do it. Ronaldo's not the captain, but he is vice captain and he's a key player as well, as you probably would expect. FA Cup, second qualifying round, got to the 3rd, then knocked out in the 4th to Stockport. And didn't get past the second round in the FA Trophy. Wow, okay, that's okay. But they had a very, very good season. I mean, that is quite impressive. I mean, they did lose quite a lot to begin with until they got into the stride. 4 goals there. Ronaldo with a brace there. Again, goals are pretty hard to come by. Not more than 2 in a game. Ronaldo there with a brace. Scoring some more there. Goals-wise, well, he does have a partner, doesn't he? I'm not sure what formation they do use Alfreton, but okay, that's a little bit different. Don't like wing backs, but everybody behind the ball and let the forwards do what they need to do. But 56 goals between them, that's pretty decent. not much more about everybody else, but 39 goals for Ronaldo in 41 games. Wow, with an XG of 34. Assists, not many assists though for Ronaldo, but he does have help from Burgess. And it's, again, not much more in it, but 24 man of the matches for Ronaldo, and the average rating 8. He gets it plus 8. That's amazing, and the 7 there for Alfreton. So we can remember in Alfreton, it was Messi really that was getting it. So maybe Ronaldo's bringing the best out of some of these players. Right, speaking of Ronaldo then, let's have a quick look at him. 35 goals and 38 already from him. That's not too bad. Stats look pretty okay. He's worth 4.3, so he has dropped off a little bit. And again, his stats, he scored more with Alfreton as you probably would want to expect being in the lower leagues. 35 as opposed to 31, but he's doing all right. So, okay, that's the first season over with. And they are already making inroads into the English pyramid. Wow, that's amazing. Boston. Well, Boston then should go on and win the league next season. I'm expecting. Let's have a look at some other stats. Messi, better player than Ronaldo. Their rating wise, 8.36 to 8.08. Assists, Messi's got a little bit more, quite considerably a lot more there. Player of the matches, 25 to 23. At least they didn't get into the yellow cards. Okay. Right, that's season 1 over. Let's see if we can. They can carry it on. Let's see if Alfreton can go a bit further than what Boston did. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's carry it on another season, and we'll be back in just a second. Right then, folks, delving into season 2, and we can see straight away that Boston are still in the Vanarama North. They didn't get to the final, and they didn't win the league. So let's have a look at the league table. Where did they finish 4th? Slightly worse off, I think. Maybe same points total. No, I think there was slightly better points total, actually. I think they had 78 or 79 last time. It was Alfreton the season before that got 80-something points. But, yeah, 4th position this time. Messi, 35 goals. He's done the job again. Easily the best player in the division. Wow, look at that Player of the Match awards. 35. Wow. Just wow. Just look at him go, people. Right, okay, let's have a look at season preview. They were, in fact, where were they predicted to finish? I can't see them. Boston. 12th. They were predicted to finish 12th this time round. Bizarre. 77 goals this time round. Half of them through Messi. 49 conceded, so they conceded more than they played. 28 goal difference, 81 points. Played more games this time round. They played 42. They played 46 this time. I think they did slightly worse off than last time. If you take them 4 games off, or did they? Or would it be exactly the same? Right, let's have a look how they did in the in the cup competitions. Then FA Cup second qualifying round, they beat Stratford. Third qualifying round, they beat Buxton, and then losing the 4th qualifying round to Gateshead, and then they got lost in the FA Trophy first round to Chorley. But I think it was next season, the 3rd season, that they won twice on the bounce. So we'll see if that happens this time round. Let's have a look at the squad as well then. So if we go for number of goals, it's the Messi show, isn't it? 36 goals in all in 51 games. He didn't play that many games last season, but he played 51 this time round, considerably more than everybody else. So probably every single game then for Messi. Assists, 19. Well, he's just doing it himself. And 30. Wow. 37 of the games he played, he got man of the match. Oh my God. That is amazing. And solely himself. Is he just a one-man team? Does he just want to play on his own? Is he just dribbling all by himself? He's doing something all on his own, but that is absolutely amazing. Wow, that's astronomical. That's just amazing. So if you look at his stats on his own, then he played 14 games more. He scored 12 more. He got less assists this time around, but 10 more man of the matches. Wow, but he got less play rating. How can you get 35 man of the matches and then have an average rating which is, wow, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Really is. Same old story like it was in Alfreton. They haven't managed to get out of the than Vanarama North. And we've already established that Boston, I think, are a better side than Alfreton. So let's have a look at Alfreton. Let's see how they've done. Let's see if they've actually got promotion. Right, Vanarama North. Let's go up one. And Torquay, the winners. No, they didn't get anywhere near that. Did they get into the qualifying? I don't think they did. Oh, they did. They got into the playoffs. They lost to Wrexham. Ooh, okay. So where did they finish then? Let's have a look at the table. Alfreton finished 4th. So very similar to what Boston did last season in their second season. I think they finished 2nd in their first season in the Vanarama National. But not too bad. 24 wins, 10 draws, 12 losses. Ronaldo, 34 goals. There's no stopping the guy, is there? Let's have a look at the season preview then. So Alfreton finished 2nd. So favourites to finish 2nd. 70 goals. Ronaldo with half of them. 48 conceded. So they did concede slightly more than the games played. 22 goal difference, 82 points. So that's not a bad horse. 6 points off promotion. So that's not too bad at all. Let's see how they compare to last season. I know it's different leagues, but we'll have a look anyway. So they finished 1st, then 4th. I mean, as you can see, they're out languishing round about the mid-table. Did they get to the Vanarama before? I think that's their best ever finish in the Vanarama National as well. That's pretty decent as well. They scored 1 goal more, but they conceded a few more goals. 7 more goals, but with 4 games played more. Okay, then extra 4 games they lost. So same points total. But that's not bad considering they were in the division above. Let's have a look, see how they did in the cup competition. For qualifying, they beat York on replay. With Ronaldo getting the penalty in the 116th minute. Excellent stuff. And then they lost in the first round against Sutton. That's unfortunate. Even though they did get one back. And then the 29th minute, they couldn't really do any more than that. Let's have a look at the FA Trophy then. Let's see. So it was at this point, it was the following season that Boston won 2 on the bounce. Let's see if Alfreton do it a season early. So as we can see, the FA Trophy 3rd round, 2-1 against Tamworth. 4th round against Chorley, Ronaldo scoring. 5th round, they draw and they go out to Chesterfield in the end. Ronaldo penalty. Did he get scoring both? He scored in both games. He got 90th minute equalised in the first game as they were down to 10 men. They're going to have to languish another season in there. So let's have a look at the place. That's not a very big squad at all. But wow, as we can see clearly there, Ronaldo, 39 goals in 52. I think we saw Messi with not far off that in 51 games, I think, did we? Assist-wise, a lot better this time around. 17 with some help from Grant. Player of the matches 25, so not as much as Messi though, but a 7.91 rating with 2 other players as well. So they are pretty decent. So hopefully they're going to do a job next season as well. That's really, really good. Right, let's have a quick look at his history then. So 1 goal less, even though he played 8 games more this time round in the league. That is 16 assists as opposed to 11. 20 player of the matches as opposed to, so he sacrificed the player of the matches to get more assists in. So that's pretty decent of him, but a less player rating, but he is in the division above. But it shouldn't really matter. It's Ronaldo. Right, okay, let's move along then to the next season, season 3. Let's see if they can get themselves out of the Vanarama National League and Boston out of the North. Season 3, again, there's no Boston. What is going on over there? They did get to the playoffs though. So they were further up the table than before. Then let's have a look how far up the table they were. Where did they finish? They finished in 6th. So they weren't far up the table. They were in 6th position. So they're getting worse and worse and worse. What on earth is happening? The preview, where were they expected to finish? 3rd. And they finish below. FC United are there as well. Interesting. Right, okay, let's have a look at the stage then. What were the stats then for this one? 20, 17, 9. They only lost 9 games though this time, but drew an awful lot. 69 goals, 46 conceded. Oh, they've conceded same games played though, 77 points, so slightly less points haul, I guess. Messi, 29 goals this time, although there's a few other players on 20 goals as well, closing the gap. Let's have a look if they did it any better than last time. 20 wins as opposed to 23. Yeah, they drew 5 games more, but they did lose 2 games less though from last season, so that's an improvement, but a lot less goals and less goals conceded, so that part's great, but not so much for the goals, so maybe that's what's let them down this time round. Let's have a look at the schedule then, see how far they did get then. So the FA Cup qualifying, so they got into the second round, they beat Rushall 3-1. Third round, they beat Radcliffe 2-1, but they bow out to Bradford PA 2-0 in the fourth, and then they lose in the second round of the FA Trophy. Wow, so they're not doing so well in the cup competition, so at least with Ronaldo, Boston did win the trophy this particular season and in the next season as well, so it's not looking good though for Messi and co, is it really? Let's have a look at the squad. So goals scored then, Messi 29, 17 by Harker though. Assists wise 16, not as much though this time round, Messi. The closest one was 6, not many assists all the way through the team. Player of the match is 27, still unbelievably high, 7.83. So his ratings have dropped a little bit from 8. Now it's a 7.83. Let's have a look, see what Messi did career-wise then in the league. So he scored a lot less goals, 6 less, and he's played 1 game less as well. Less assists and less player of the matches. And yeah, as you can see, his average rating 7.81 here in the league. A lot less, that is. Wow, it seems to be painful for Messi though. So he couldn't do it with Alfreton, and he can't do it with Boston either. Wow. Alfreton have done it. They're the champions of the Vanarama National. Boston couldn't do it, but they've done it this time. Unbelievable. Wow. On goal difference as well. And you can thank Ronaldo. He's got himself another league win. There's no doubt already where this is going. Just purely stats-wise, you can forget about it. Team-wise, he's doing the business, isn't he? He's into the Football League with Alfreton. He couldn't do it with Boston. He can do it with Alfreton. Wow, 33 goals. Let's have a look where they were predicted to finish this time round to win the league. And they've done it. Unbelievably. Let's have a look at the stages as well then. Getting to the final. There we go. 25 wins, 13 drawn, 8 losses. 79 goals this time round, 42 against, 37, 88 points. That's really, really good. That's just truly amazing. I'm really pleased. Let's have a look at the competitions in total. So last season they finished 4th. This season they finished top with the 1 more game won. They've drawn 3 more games. More importantly, lost 4 less, which interpreted into 3 draws and 1 win. But that is amazing. Goals, they got 9 goals more and conceded 6 goals less. So that is absolutely brilliant coming from Alfreton. Let's see how well they did competition-wise. So they went straight into the FA Cup 4th qualifying round with the beat Gateshead on in extra time. Ronaldo scoring. They got past the FA Cup first round. Bromley 2-2. Again, did Ronaldo? No. Yes, he did. 89th minute winner. Well, equaliser. And then he scored a penalty as well. Even brilliant. Oh, Zach Clough. I remember him. I think I had him in one of my saves. I'm sure I did. He does ring a bell though, Zach Clough. Second round. They're into the FA Cup second round. They beat Havant 2-0. Then they start, oh my God, this could be a wonderful cup run. Oxford City, they beat 3-0 in the FA Trophy. Ronaldo getting on score sheet. They did lose in the FA Cup third round against Derby though, 2-0. So that's unfortunate. Let's see how well they do against in the FA Trophy. Don't forget, this season in Boston, they did win the FA Trophy. Let's see if they do the Cup and League double. 3-0 against South Shields. Let's see if they go. Right, it looks like they're going further on into the FA Trophy. 1-1 with Chesterfield. And then a 3-1 win at home. I think Chesterfield knocked them out last time, didn't they? Ronaldo getting on the score sheet. But they do lose in the quarterfinals to Bognor Regis 1-0. So they don't quite do it. But I suppose all their efforts were really in the league. So well played to Alfreton there. Absolutely stunning performance. That's brilliant. Right, let's have a look at the stats then. Overall goals then. There's a lot of people scoring goals now. But Ronaldo, 39 goals. Again, he's scored 39 goals for the past 3 seasons. And he's done it again. Wonderful stuff. XG well over 30s. Assists. Let's have a quick look. 18, 12 assists from Uwake. 8, 7 echoes. Player of the match is 25. That is outstanding. And rating 7.93. So he's almost getting to 8s as well. That is absolutely superb. He's loving life. Let's hope he can carry on playing. If he's going to carry on playing, he must do, mustn't he? If he's going to get further up the pyramid, he's got them into the next one. So let's have a look at Ronaldo. His stats seem to be coming down ever so slightly. Not an awful lot, though. If we have a look then in the league then for his last 3. So he's scoring less and less in the league. He's played less games, though. So it's not too bad. 16 assists. Same as last season, actually. And player of the matches, too. So he's had a better season this time round. Not as good as the first round, but don't forget that was a tier below. But he's into the tier above this one now. Absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely astounded. I can't wait for the results to come through for next season now. Alfreton are going places. Wow. I just can't believe it. Alfreton are on the rise. Let's go, Alfreton. Another league title for Ronaldo. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's move it on to the 4th season. I'm excited. Let's have a look, see what happens. Season 4 then, folks. And what do you notice straight away? Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Boston United have got promotion, even though it's through the playoffs. Who cares? Messi has his first promotion in this experiment. In part 2, he didn't get. In part 1, he didn't get one. In part 2, he finally has got one. Against FC United as well. 2-0. Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at the final league table then, folks. Boston, they did finish second as well. 95 points. They've literally come alive. Wow, where were they expected? Who won the... York won the league quite convincingly, may I add. They did lose to Boston along the way as well. 3-0. That's well played by Boston. Who did they lose to? Nobody really of... No. Everybody, they're all lower below them. So let's have a look at the season preview. They were expected to win the league. York second, so role reversal. Let's have a look at the stages as well. That is absolutely magnificent stuff from them. So yeah, 85 goals this time, 41 conceded. So they're doing the right way around, and 95 points haul. That is absolutely phenomenal stuff. Just have a look at Messi. 29 goals, leading goal scorer by 9 goals. Average rating is back up to 8. That's what you want to see. And man of the match awards, 23. There's nobody better, is there? Absolutely nobody better. Right, let's have a look at see how they've done competition-wise. So they finally get their promotion into the Vanarama National. We'll see. We'll go another season as well, obviously, to the 5th season. But again, it will depend on whether the stats will fit. So they get the promotion to the Vanarama National now. Obviously, a lot better than the previous ones. This is the best season by a long way. Let's have a look at the schedule, see how well they've done in the cup competitions. The FA Cup, a second qualifying round, they beat Northwich 4-0. The third qualifying, 5-0 against Bromsgrove, and then they lost to Fylde 3-2. That's unfortunate. All right, let's have a look at the FA Trophy then. 2-1 winners against St Albans. Then they needed a replay to beat Brackley. Did Messi score? No, he didn't. Did he put in this one? Yeah, he scored in the first game, though. They go through to the trophy 4th round against Ebbsfleet, 2-0 there. They beat Eastleigh in the 5th round, 3-1. Messi getting a goal there as well. Quarterfinals, they beat Stevenage. Oh, they're going. Look, are they going all the way? Boston, they do like this competition. The FA Trophy, and they get knocked out. They get knocked out right at the death. Wow. Against Kidderminster as well. Lionel Messi scoring the goal in the first game. In the first leg. The second leg, It was 1-1 again. Messi once more, and he scored his penalty. 2 misses in the penalties. What did it? But again, they beat. But they did get revenge in the playoffs, though, beating Kidderminster again, drawing in the league, but this time beating them in the semi-final before winning in the final. Did Messi score again? Yeah, he scored against Kidderminster once more, and in the final, Messi double. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely brilliant. All right, let's have a look at the goals and where did they all come from. It appears it's not just Messi. Cameron Barnes and Zach Brown. Caton as well. So it's Messi and some loanees. But 34 goals. 20. They scored a lot of goals this time round. Assists, it's not just Messi this time. 24 assists, though. There's been backed up by Agbaj. 15. Caton 11, and player of the match is 28 for Messi for the full season. Absolutely brilliant, and average ratings a lot more across the board. League 2 then. Alfreton. Oh my God, they've done it again. Oh, what? They've done it again. Alfreton have gained promotion again. Oh my word. That is, oh God, this is absolutely, Ronaldo, 23 goals. They didn't get top goal scorer this time, but he is getting on a little bit. We'll have a look at that in a second. But flipping heck, they've Alfreton are just, wow. They finished 6th this time. The preview for the season, where were they expected? They were expected to finish around about 12th. So to gain promotion is an absolutely wonderful. Ronaldo assists, average ratings. And he got assists as well, 17, and Player of the Match awards, 20. Wow, that's quite outstanding as well. Don't forget this is League 2 as well. And the age that he is at as well, that is absolutely phenomenal stuff. I'm absolutely pleased for them. That is another promotion. It's their worst position since Ronaldo's been there, but they still get promotion. Let's have a look. 18 wins, 15 draws, 13 losses, 59 goals. It's the least goals scored. They've conceded. That's the most they've conceded as well, and the least goals points tally. But they still get promoted. Absolutely amazing scenes. I'm totally ecstatic for them. I'm really happy for them. Right, okay, let's have a look at the schedule then, see how they did overall in the cup competitions. Right, okay. They were playing in the Carabao. Oh my word, they played the Carabao Cup as well. This is phenomenal. They beat Oldham 2-1. Then they lost to Blackburn 2-1. Ronaldo scored. He's still doing the job, isn't he? I am so happy for him. The Papa John's Trophy, the Harrogate beat 2-1. They beat Man City under 23s. Ronaldo scoring once again. They did lose to Doncaster on penalties, but they get through to the second round, beating Fleetwood 2-1 with a Ronaldo goal. They get to the third round and they lose on penalties to Bradford City, so that's unfortunate. Let's see how... did they get not playing the FA Cup? Is the FA Cup not available? Oh, there they are. FA Cup 2-1. They lost to Colchester, so that was unfortunate. But again, Ronaldo scoring, absolute monster of a player. But in the but they get the revenge over Bradford City though, 2-0 and 1-1 over the 2 legs. Ronaldo, no, not in that one. So obviously rested him for the final. Did he rest him for the final? He did, and he scored a penalty. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely. I'm well chuffed for them. Absolutely chuffed. They've done really well. Okay, let's have a look at the player stats and goals. He's getting help from Ennis, which is really good stuff as well. 19 goals, 31 for Ronaldo. Assist-wise, 18 and 14. It's not just him on his own. He's getting help from Akawaki as well. And a Player of the Match awards. It's just outstanding, him alone on his own. And he's aged 39 as well. 7.62 of average rating. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's have a look at him individually then. 23 goals this round. A lot less than previous seasons. 15 assists though. And 18 Player of the Matches. So he's just starting to go off a little bit. But that's not surprising. He is a lot older. But I tell you what, they're into Division 1. That is amazing. He's done absolutely wonders with this club. If it wasn't for him, I'm not going to lie. As far as I can see on these stats, he is better than Messi. He has to be. He's made such an impact. Maybe it's the style of play that they have. Ronaldo's not an out-and-out striker. He's also a wing as well, so he does a lot more And Messi, as far as I'm concerned, he is an out-and-out striker. Although he does come back for the ball to collect, but I don't think he's as versatile as he is as Ronaldo. But that is phenomenal stuff. But we'll see the stats at the end of this episode, and we'll decide that. Well, I've already decided in my head, but we'll have a look. See the stats speak for themselves. Right? Okay. Right. We're going into the final season, then, folks. That is truly amazing. I cannot believe what is happening with Alfreton. Let's move along to season 5, and we'll see you guys in just a second. Right then, going into the final season, let's have a look, see what's happening then in the Vanarama National League. Morecambe are the holders, so they win. Wrexham and Torquay in the finals. Let's have a look, see if they even got into any sort of semi-final there. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Boston doing well though. Right, let's have a look at the table and see where they end up. So, Boston, they're not bottom, so they're not far off bottom though, are they? And, wow, where's Messi? Why is it Messi, top goal scorer? Something obviously has gone wrong here. Did he not play him as much? Did he get marked out the game? Is this is this a tier too far for Messi? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's have a look at predictions first. Boston were predicted to finish 7th, actually, and they finished way down here. And let's have a look at the stages as well while we're here. So Boston down here, 15, 10, 21. Is that 21 losses? 61 scored, 61 conceded. So they're still in a plus goal difference. But the only team that's down there inside the bottom 11, below 11th. Wow, that's amazing. But there are some way points off. I mean, 55 points. That's got to be the worst total, isn't it? Really, I just can't get over the fact that Messi is. Oh, he's there. Did I not see it? Messi wasn't there before, was he? I'm sure Messi wasn't there a second ago. Well, he's there now. It's 25 goals, so he is leading goal scorer. Best player in the division, clearly. But he's 25 goals out of the 60-odd. I mean, you're talking nearly half the goals coming from Messi himself. I'm just bizarre that wasn't there before. Well, it doesn't matter. Player of the match is 18, so he's still raking them in. He's still doing things that Messi does, really, doesn't he? Right, let's have a look at the team itself before we go on the individual player. So, Boston then. Competition day, 17th in the end. I thought it was 16th. Am I going mad? What's gone off? I don't know what's happening. But anyway, 17th. They don't get relegated, but it's by far their worst tally so far. So let's have a look, see where they finish up in the cup competitions. So they lost in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round, 1-0 to Telford. And the FA Trophy, they continue it. The Gainsbury 2-0. And Leyton Orient, they lose 2-1. And then they drew with them in the league. So it's very unfortunate they didn't get that far. And then they had a lot of spell where they... that's a bad spell there with 5 on the bounce, losing like that. Goals coming from Messi. They got Altaf and Whitehouse, double figures, but he's way out in front with 15 goals more. 25 goals in total from 45. Not an awful lot. The assists are pretty much shared amongst the top 3, Pike and Jarvis, but Messi's still coming out on top. Player of the Match awards, it's got to be Messi all the time, and there's only 2 people with an average rating of 7 and above. Messi getting 7.61 overall. Wow, that's he's kind of struggled a little bit, hasn't he? His stats are still there. He's still a monster, even at 37 years old, worth £2 million now. If we just have a look at his career stats, it's I wouldn't say it's probably his worst season actually. Not his worst goal-wise. His first season in the Vanarama North, he got 23, but he got 21 assists and 25 player matches. It is a lot worse. Very much worse. Wow. Okay. The moment we've been waiting for. Let's have a look. See how, if Alfreton get promotion, do they get relegated? Is Ronaldo retiring? Is he carrying on? Let's find out, shall we? Sunderland are winners. Salford go through. They're into the Championship. Alfreton are not in the playoffs. Okay, so where did they finish? League table. So they're not bottom. Yes, they are bottom. So Alfreton finish bottom. They get relegated, but more notably, there's no Ronaldo. So it looks like he retired. So Alfreton, without Ronaldo, it appears, struggle quite a lot. I'm upset. He couldn't last another season. So luckily for Messi, with them bad stats, they get wiped off. They don't get included in the final total. But Alfreton finished bottom of the table. Were they predicted to go down? Yeah, finished bottom, unfortunately. And what did they actually do wise? 5 wins, 30 losses. Wow, that has got to be bad. Has to be bad. Right, okay, let's have a look. See, just out of interest, when did he retire? Did he retire? Release players. He retired on the 15th of July 2024. So he retired exactly the same time as what he did for Boston. He's retired again, so he doesn't play this season. So this season's pretty much of a write-off. Really going 4 seasons in, but what a ride Alfreton have had. What a ride. It would be interesting to see how much money they have in the bank, but we're not going to go there. So let's have a look at the schedule, see how well or not they have done. Carabao Cup first round, they beat Notts County 2-1, but they do bow out to Wolves 4-0. I take Wolves are in the Premiership, I guess. Yeah, Premier League team, so it's not too bad for them. A little bit of a payday. The Papa John's Northern Trophy, not a very good start. In fact, they lost all their games in that. There's not many wins at all. They beat... there's a couple of friendlies there. The first win coming in September. 2-1 against Salford. They beat Colchester, Exeter. Aldershot in the FA Cup first round. So good to see that they still carrying on their tradition of winning in the Cups. Second FA Cup second round replay. They lost on extra time to Dover. But once again, without Ronaldo, they have really, really struggled. And the last win coming in February the 1st. Where did the goals come from? Ennis. They needed another 20 plus 30 goals hero in Ronaldo. They missed him. Not going to lie. Assists, yeah, a long way. Player of the matches, 3. Don't forget Ronaldo was getting in the teens and even 20s player of the matches, and he was nowhere there to be seen. So that is really unfortunate. I feel really sad that Ronaldo wasn't playing, but they go back down to League 2. So it'll be interesting to see how far they will drop now without Ronaldo, but the experiment is over. We're going to go and take a look at the stats in just a moment, but yeah, I feel very, very, very sad. Very sad indeed. And Ronaldo, let's just have a look at his final stats. They get to League 1. He doesn't get to play in League 1, bless him. But yeah, he had a very, very good run. And yeah, it's the goals, isn't it? They've missed his goals for a long, long time, bless him. But he does retire on a high, gaining promotions. I mean, that alone should see him surpass Messi, though, I reckon. Right, okay, let's tally up all the stats and let's have a quick look at them. So first of all, we're going to have a look at his at this season's stats. As you can see, Messi played 190 games as opposed to Ronaldo's 200. He scored less goals, 124. An XG of 119.37, assists 82, player of the match is 118, and an average rating of 8.13 over the 4 seasons. Ronaldo, on the other hand, 200 played. He scored 148 goals with an XG of 139. Very surpassed that very much so. Assists 64, player of the match is 96, and an average rating of 7.89. With that in mind, it looks like Messi seems to top the bill, but not on goal, but were the team really reliant on him? Alfreton were more reliant on Ronaldo, and he did deliver. Right, let's put these figures against how they did in their respective teams. So let's start off with Boston first. Looking at them stats, Messi played 3 more games, 190 plays 187. Ronaldo scored more goals with 130 versus 124. He's got a better XG with 141 versus 119 of Messi's. But the assists, 82 assists for Messi versus Ronaldo's 53. So not as many. And he had more player of the matches as well, 118 to 83. And he had a better rating also, which suggests Messi tends to play better with players around him that are pretty good. Ronaldo did very well. If we look at the promotional stats and trophy stats, with Boston, he did win 1 promotion and 2 trophies as well. So, you know, that could be factored to Messi's 1 promotion with Boston. So, once again, I think if stats-wise suggest Messi, but overall, I think Ronaldo wins this one. He has to. A promotion and 2 trophies. He's done a lot more with the club than what Messi has done, to be fair. But we'll hang that in the balance. Well, let's have a look at Alfreton, who are a lot more inferior to Boston. Let's see how each player did in Alfreton, shall we? This time round, Ronaldo has played 200 games. 4 more than Messi. He's scored 13 goals more than Messi. He's got a better XG than Messi. He's got more assists than Messi. Both come up with 96 Player of the Match awards, and he had a better rating than Messi. You put them into a lesser side, and Ronaldo comes up trumps. And to Messi's no promotions, no trophies, Ronaldo managed to get Alfreton 3 promotions, and he got them into the Football League. Them stats alone, Ronaldo is far superior. We could say that Messi was far superior in the Boston, but there's a bit of give and take on each. Goal-wise, it's all Ronaldo. Messi, more assist-wise. Could take that as a 1-1 though, couldn't you really? So it's like 1 each. If we put them all together, let's have a look what we get. Hopefully, it might be more clear as to who's going to take this away. Straight away, the games played are virtually the same. Just 1 game more for Ronaldo. Goals-wise, it's Ronaldo all the way with a stunning 19 goals more. 278 versus 259. The XG, 280. I think that's rather spot on, actually. 280 with Ronaldo getting 278. But Messi, 239, he should have. But he did score a lot more, actually, 259. So you could say that Messi's winning on that part. Assists, 117 versus 123 is virtually almost the same there. Player of the Match awards, though. 214 versus 279 in Messi's favour. And then, obviously, the more important, the rating, 7.99 for Messi and 7.79 for Ronaldo. Now, you have to take into account promotions. Ronaldo has won altogether 4 promotions, 1 through the playoffs, 3 championship wins, and 2 cup trophies. Now, as he went up the English tier, the ratings did begin to come down a little bit. That's because he's playing against harder players. Messi, on the other hand, kept his ratings high because he didn't get into the Football League. So you could draw your own conclusions there, I reckon. But in my eyes, personally, and because I'm quite biased as well, Ronaldo wins this. But if you're looking for actual stats, looking at it, if you didn't know any better, you'd say it would be Messi. Both of them are very, very good, and it all depends which team you put up, and it all depends what sort of players they have around them. But for me, it is Ronaldo. That's the end of the experiment, and I tell you what, there's not much in between them. Nothing at all. Hopefully we'll get to do some more experiments like this. Probably this time we'll just not play 2 teams. We'll just put the 1 player into a specific team, see how well they do. Maybe it might be somebody else, not necessarily now Ronaldo and Messi. Or do we stay with Ronaldo and Messi and see what happens? If you have any ideas of what other experiments you would like to see, then please let me know in the comments below. But I hope you enjoyed this. It's been quite fun. The stats wise, it just kind of blew me away as well. So it's just goes to show you that sometimes that 1 player is very, very special. And I leave that up to you to decide. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully see you for the next time. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.